Ahoy hoy! Gavin here, Gavin's Grotty Guitars. But not only that, an update as to the next project. Right, first on Grotty Guitars, I went to one of my favourite places to pick up incredibly cheap guitars, and they said, Gavin, what's this? I said, what's a bass guitar? Yeah, what mate, what's it worth? What can we sell it for? So, seeing as they're a charity shop, I thought, well, I don't want or need a bass at the moment. Let's see what I can work out. Let me have a look at the headstock. There's nothing on the headstock. Back of the neck. Nothing on the back of the neck. So hopefully you're saying, look inside the neck pocket, under the pick guard. Look at the pickups. Cue montage. Nothing to see there. So what is it? Well, I've no idea. The pick guard is clearly painted spray can black to make it that colour, so they wanted it to be that. I thought it could be a Squier Contemporary Jazz Bass, but the knobs are not right for that. It's an okay made, factory made guitar. The body and the headstock match. That's a Fender type headstock. There's a little bit of, crazing over the paint on both sides, so I presume it's probably 80s or well used 90s. Skunk stripe neck, a little bit of bird's eye on the neck, which is nice. It's an okay, decent bass guitar. The electronics, as you'll hear from here, do need replacing. No name pickups. Pots are all a bit scratchy. They're not now that I've sprayed this stuff in them, sprayed contact cleaner in them, but it's an okay bass guitar. It weighs a bit, but bass guitars do. They've got a lot more wood on them. Everything's a little bit rusty. If I was to keep this, I'd just rip out the pickups for a start and all the electrics and just change them for new. You know my feelings towards electronics and having to do them, but this one would just sit down and go, eh. Tuners are okay, one of them's a little bent. The sounds are good. It's a fine bass guitar. If anybody else knows who could have made it, let me know down below. We've had loads of guesses. It's clearly not a high-end guitar, so it's definitely not Fender. It's definitely not G&L. I'm in the UK, so glary is unusual. Because the paint on the headstock is near perfect, it would have been a brand that would have been easy to rub off, that somebody would have just put over the top. I thought it could be a Hohner. After somebody else pointed it out, I have to admit, in the Instagram things, yeah, could be a Hohner, could be a Squier. It is a lovely metallic blue, which bizarrely almost matches my car, which might make you think, oh, you've got to have that, it matches the car. I don't have to have anything. I don't need any more guitars. I want more guitars. But anyway, that's my Grotty guitar find of the day. What do you reckon it's worth? I would pay £60 to £80 for this, knowing that I've got to spend another 50 on electronics. So that's the Grotty guitar of the day. But so what else is new? Well, the Rastercaster is finished. I'm making a brass nut to put in as a spare. It's a lot of fun. But my mind has moved to the next project. So I've never made a kit guitar or a real parts caster. Or well, I have, but I haven't done anything mad with it. So after being quite restrained on the Rastercaster, it's time to go a bit mad. So I dug out this strange, yes, it's a left-hand neck, but I'm going to use it right-hand because I do like upside-down headstocks. It's got strange, I would say, bits of copper paper as the fret markers. The edges of the frets on this are particularly nasty, so it's time to get the little file out and do some work on that. It has got a nice satin finish, and it is a very thin, fast neck, but I might colour it up. But what about the body? I've been working on a straightforward Telecaster reggae style, so it's time to go for the opposite of that. I dug out this an old Telecaster body, and then I've been going a little bit hog wild on it. So first things first, 2 humbuckers. Yep, that's not a Telecaster style. Number 2, I've put in my leg calf. What's this leg calf? Well, I spend a lot of time playing guitar, not standing up, but sat down on the sofa or on a chair. And I like to hold my guitars like that. Not like this, but like that. So over the years I've made stranger, deeper, weirder, wider cuts to the bottom of the body, and I reckon this is the best one yet. Might even go a bit madder on that. Next, I'm going to do some more body carves on it. It's been on the router. I've got some round over on there, which is looking nice. But if you look at where I've been drawing with my pencil, I think I'm going to take this down a lot more. Might even take this down, and that. I've cut the horn down quite a bit. You can see where it used to sort of go up like this. That doesn't look awful. In fact, it looks quite nice. Don't need that big horn. I'm going to do a lot more body carving on the back to get rid of some of that timber. But what's the ideology behind it? Well, this is going to be the Doomcaster. After listening to lots of pop and rock and reggae and what have you, to get myself in the mood for the previous build, I started listening to doom, stoner, sludge metal. Bizarrely, I'd not heard it before. It's as though some of it, if you listen to early Black Sabbath mixed with ambient music. It's ambient metal. I quite like it. It's jolly good fun. Very depressing, but there is a lot of detuning. So this is going to be a purpose-built Telecaster doom metal guitar. Most doom metal chaps are using Les Pauls or SGs. Let's make it Telecaster's turn, shall we? So the plan is to have this detuned all the way down to A. People recommend size 12 strings for that, which I think is possibly a little light, but we'll see. So instead of, I think, 10 to 42, these are going to be 12 to 52. So it should be jolly interesting anyway. I've got gold hardware all the way throughout. I'm going to put volume tone, hopefully three-way toggle switch, Les Paul style, rather than the blade. And we'll see how it goes. But the next stage for this next week is getting the grinder out and causing a lot of mess. And then, of course, my second favourite thing in the world, sanding. Sanding is what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Tell me if you have any idea what the bass guitar is. And give me some ideas for colours. I'm going to probably go for a 2-colour stain on this, in a more traditional burst than the previous Telecaster. I was thinking blue to red, so that there'll be a lot of purple coming in as well, or purple to red, and see how that goes, but it might be a bit samey. Anyhow, comment below and I'll put some test pieces up. Take care and I'll see you around. Toodle Pip!